They wait, by the door, by the road, even by the grave. They don't ask where you went. They just hope you come back, because to them, you are their whole world. Dogs don't hold grudges. They don't forget the sound of your voice, even when it's been years. They forgive even the ones who hurt them, and they love even the ones who leave. But why? Why are dogs more loyal than people? In a world where people betray, abandon, and lie, dogs remain true. They don't care how you look, how much money you make, or how many mistakes you've made. They love you as you are, even if you're broken, even if you're lost, even if you stop loving yourself. Because dogs, they never stop believing in you. To a child, a dog is a friend, a playmate, a secret keeper. But to the dog, that child is everything. They stand guard at night. They step between danger and innocence. And if they had to, they would give their life for the ones they love.
In Nigeria, a small family had just welcomed a newborn baby. One quiet afternoon, danger slithered into their yard. A venomous snake, inches away from the crib where the baby slept. Tamiu, their young, playful puppy, saw the threat before anyone else did. Without hesitation, he attacked, barking, biting, refusing to let the snake get closer. The family rushed out to see the fight. Tamiu had killed the snake. The baby was safe. But in saving that life, Tamiu had been bitten. There was no cure. That evening, the little hero closed his eyes for the last time, his tail still resting near the crib he had protected. Tamiu's sacrifice was silent, but eternal. No hesitation, no thought for his own safety, only pure, unconditional love, the kind that makes a dog risk everything to protect the people they love. In the Philippines, a dog named Kabang became a legend. Two young girls were crossing the street when a motorcycle came speeding toward them. Kabang saw it and leapt into the path of the motorcycle. She took the full impact, pushing the girls out of harm's way. Kabang survived, but her face was terribly injured. She lost her upper jaw and snout. People all over the world raised money to get her medical care. And when she returned home, she was celebrated as a hero. Not because she survived, but because she had given up her face to save 2 lives. Kabang passed away peacefully years later, forever remembered as the dog who didn't think twice.
In war zones and disaster areas, dogs run into danger, not away from it, not for glory, not for medals, but for you. They sniff through rubble, charge through bullets, drag wounded soldiers to safety.
Like Gander, the Newfoundland dog the soldiers called the Immortal. During World War II, Gander was more than a mascot. He carried messages, guarded his men, and lifted spirits in the darkest hours. But his greatest act came in Hong Kong, 1941. In the middle of battle, a live grenade landed near a group of soldiers. Without hesitation, Gander grabbed it in his mouth and ran toward the enemy lines, taking the explosion away from his friends. He didn't survive, but because of his sacrifice, those soldiers lived, and they never forgot him.
No hesitation, no fear, just loyalty. During the 9/11 attacks, while panic swallowed the towers, a guide dog named Roselle calmly led her blind owner down 78 floors, through smoke, falling debris, and chaos. She never left his side, not once, because dogs don't run from fear. They stay, they protect, they love, to the very end. Your dog doesn't care how long you've been gone. They'll greet you with the same joy, every single time. They remember your scent, your voice, the rhythm of your footsteps. They don't just live with us, they live for us. And when their time comes to say goodbye, they don't think about themselves. They look at us, worried if we'll be okay. So if you've ever had a dog, you know. You know what it's like to be truly seen, to be loved without condition, to have someone wait for you, even when the whole world walks away. And maybe, just maybe, that's why dogs are more loyal than people, because sometimes they are better than us. Some say it's just instinct, but we know better. A dog's love is something purer than most will ever know. Maybe that's why they break our hearts, by being the only ones who never meant to. But some dogs, they don't move on. Like Capitan, a German shepherd who disappeared after his human passed away. Days later, they found him, sleeping on his owner's grave. He never left. For over a decade, he stayed there every night. Through storms, through hunger, through time, he kept watch. Because to him, love doesn't end with death. Not for a dog. Not for the heart that still remembers. Take Hachiko, the Akita who waited every single day at a train station in Japan for a master who had already died. For 9 years, Hachiko kept waiting. He didn't know his best friend was gone. He just knew he was coming back. To Hachiko, love was never ending, because loyalty never dies.
Even when their best friend is gone, their loyalty does not fade. It doesn't weaken with time. They stay through the rain, the snow, the burning summer sun, until their own dying breath. They remain faithful, because to them, love doesn't end with death. It simply waits for the day they can see you again. Like Greyfriars Bobby, a little Skye Terrier from Scotland who lost his best friend, a man named John Gray. Bobby spent the next 14 years sleeping by his master's grave, through snow, rain, and summer heat, until the day Bobby himself passed away, still keeping watch. That kind of devotion. You don't teach it. You can't buy it. It's simply who they are. Maybe the reason they give everything, every ounce of loyalty, every moment of love, is because they know their time with us is short. They know they won't live as long as we do, so they make every second count. They love us with a fierceness, as if every day might be the last.
Sometimes, the hardest thing we'll ever do is say goodbye. We hold their paw, whisper how much they meant to us, and as their eyes slowly close, they still trust us, still love us, until their very last breath. They don't fear the end, because they know they were loved. And when their time comes, when they've given you every ounce of love they had, they don't ask for much, just to be there, to hear your voice one last time, to know that they were a good dog, because to them, you were their whole world.
We don't deserve dogs, but we can try. By giving them the love, time, and care they've already given us 1,000 times over. Go home today and hug your dog, because to them, you are their whole world.